Hello everyone! Yes, it's me, Ozzy Mills, and I'm back with another video, finally. Yes, I had disappeared for quite a while, been busy with college work and all that, but you know, I've decided to do a video, so here I am. In the background, I'm going to have some Rayman Origins playing. It's probably the only game that I've been actually playing recently when I've had the chance, but I'm back here now with another video. It's Easter holidays, and I've decided to do something different. If you a popular YouTuber, you've probably heard of the guy named Mercadurka, who has his own channel. He's been doing a little series called Would You Rather recently, and I thought I'd give it a go because the website seems rather fun and it lets you talk about different things and that. So let's start off. The website's called yourather.com, and all it does is ask you questions. Would you rather do this over that? And it gives you statistics of what people have thought and that, as well as if I sound a bit funny, it's probably because I've got a bit of a cold at the minute. No reason why, I haven't a clue, but you know. So the first question: would you rather have a personal chef or have a personal monsieur? I think that's how you spell it, say it. So let's think about this. A personal chef, someone to cook your food all the time, would it be? If she's your personal chef, you're probably there all the time cooking your food. That's going to save you a lot of time. Rather than a personal monsieur, which I know is someone who does massages, it's not going to help you. I don't know. To me, someone who's going to be giving you massages is not going to help you as much as someone who's a personal chef. Personal chef, if he's going to be cooking your food, he's going to be saving you all that time. Then you don't have to cook your own food because you've got your own personal chef. So for that reason, for the first one, I'm going to go have a personal chef. Ooh, 53% say have a personal chef, where 47% say have a personal monsieur. So, you know, it's near enough split on that. I don't know any other reason why, unless people like to having to relax a lot. It's a bit weird why I'd want a personal monsieur, but anyway, let's move on to the next one. Would you rather drive 200 miles well over the legal drunken limit? Let me say that again. Drive 200 miles well over the legal drunken limit, or drive 200 miles after being awake for 72 hours straight? Well, as I can't drive yet because I live in the UK, I'm 17, and I've got my provisional license, but I haven't had a chance to start doing lessons yet. But let's think about this. If you're going to be driving for 200 miles, probably this is preference to the person and how well they can take drink and how well they can go without sleep. But personally, I don't drink that much, and I can sleep. I can go pretty well without sleeping. My preference, I'd drive 200 miles an hour after being awake for 72 hours, because that's probably gonna wake you up a bit if you're going that fast. I don't know if you're going that fast and you've been awake that long, you're going to be knowing what you're doing. Even though if you may be tired, you're probably going to definitely be tired. But if you're driving 200 miles when you're that drunk, you're just doing it because, yeah, you're drunk. That is probably not good. So I'm going to go with drive 200 miles after being awake for 72 hours straight. And I'm with the percentage there at 62%, whereas only 38% said they'd drive whilst drunk, which is probably the better thing to do. Probably, as well, the staying awake for 72 hours is probably not as much as an offence. They're probably just gonna, I don't know. You'd get pretty done in the UK if you got caught doing that by the police, but if you drove doing 200 miles an hour in the UK, and they definitely do a check to see if you had intake of any alcohol and that you was over the limit, that means you'd be in more trouble anyway, so that's probably better to be tired. Yeah, that's good. Let's move on. Let's just print. I'm going to be putting these up on the screen so you can see them, which is a good thing. I thought it'd be a good idea as well. Let's have a look. Right, that's that worked. Right, so the next one is, would you rather die die from hypothermia, which is the cold, or die from hypothermia? Hypothermia or hyperthermia. One's with an O, one's with an E. One means you die from being really cold, one means you die from being really hot. So let's think about this. If you die from being really, really cold, I don't know. They're both. Which would be the most painful? You're gonna have to die either way. Being really, really cold, you're probably just gonna freeze and everything, like all your body parts are just gonna solid freeze and stop blood circulation to all the parts, and then you just die from not having blood pumped around your body, or die from overheat. That, I don't know what kind of heat. Just being in like really, really, really hot place, or being like set on fire or something. Would that count as the same thing? I don't know. I think my personal preference would be hypothermia, the cold, because I don't know, the heat, to me it just looks like you're being burned to death, and that doesn't sound too nice. So I'm gonna go with that one. Let me just do this. What should we do? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for hypothermia, the cold. Let's see what they've said. Yep, 72% went for hypothermia, the cold, over die from hyperthermia, which got 28%. Yeah, I don't know why 28% would rather die in a hot pool of acid or something, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Let's go on to the next one. Would you rather be the head chef on a luxury cruise liner, or be the head chef in the White House? What difference would it make? Yeah, really, would it? Would it make any difference? Except you're on a boat. If you're on a luxury cruise liner, you'd be on a boat. You'd be making loads of food for loads and loads of people. If you're in the I'd say in the White House, I don't know how many people a chef would need to satisfy. I can't remember. I'm from the UK, and I don't know how many people would be actually in the White House at once, working or doing whatever. But would it be a difference if you got something wrong, if something was undercooked? Would it matter more at the White House, I think, rather than a luxury cruise liner? I don't know. This is a difficult one. To me, if you're a head chef in a place, you're going to be a head chef in the kitchen, you're going to be making a menu. It doesn't really matter what you're going to be, who you're going to be serving, that is. Just that you get the food out as it's supposed to be. So, to me, I'm going to click be a head chef in the White House, simply because being a head chef on a luxury cruise liner means I'm on a boat, and I don't like boats because I get seasick fairly easy, so I'm going to click that. And 53% people agree with me over the 47% of people that want to be a head chef on a luxury cruise liner. I don't see why not, but you know, that's just preference. So yeah, that's quite a random question. There's some random ones, definitely some random ones coming up. So let's move on to the next one. Would you rather always disappoint people or always anger people? Now, either way, it seems like you're going to end up with no friends whatsoever, because if you're going to anger people, they're definitely not going to like you because you're angering them. But if you disappoint people, they're just going to be disappointed at you and not want to ask you to go out, not want to ask you to do anything. Whereas people who are annoyed at you because you're always angry with them, they're going to be annoyed at you more. I don't know. I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking always disappoint people over the anger, because even though you're going to be losing out on friends both ways, I'm thinking if you disappoint people, it's going to be better than enraging at them. So I'm going to click disappoint people. Really? 27% of people agree with me. 73% of people agree with angry people. Let me just think about that a bit more. If you would you rather always anger people, make them angry? Why would you want to do that? Or would you always disappoint people? See, I don't know, the way it's sounding, I'd still go with disappoint people. I don't know why, the reasoning behind that, but, you know, it's strange. Very strange. Let me just save this so I can get it up. Right, let's do one more. Would you rather have your face on the $1 bill or have your face on the $100 bill? What difference does it make? I want to be worth more, actually. Wouldn't you want to be worth more? You would go, damn, put me on that $100 bill, not that $1 bill, not that tiny little $1 bill. Who wants to be on a $1 bill? You want to be on a $100 bill. Enough said. 58% of people agree with me. 42% of people disagree with me. What can I say? There's nothing more to say about that. And next, if there is no risk of injury, would you rather hug a panda or hug a polar bear? Okay then. If there's no risk of injury, wouldn't you still want to hug a panda? They look cuter, wouldn't they? Don't they? Who doesn't want to hug a panda? Why can't we hug both? Why can't we hug the polar bear and the panda? If there's no risk of injury, that is. Polar bears are bigger, even if there is no risk of injury. Polar bears are massive. I don't know. I'm gonna just click hug a panda because pandas seem cooler. Let's see what we get. Yep, 68% of people want to hug a panda over a polar bear because polar bears are darn scary. Right, let's fit one more in really quickly. Would you rather be a famous homosexual professional athlete, be a heterosexual average person? Well, this is going to be easy for me because I'm rubbish at sport, so to be honest, I wouldn't want to be an athlete person anyway. I'm not homosexual, so I'd just rather be a heterosexual average person because that's who I am. And let's see, 62% of people agree with me. And that's enough said for this episode. I hope you like this. If you liked it, then you could give it a rate if you wanted to. Just the like button. Why not? Yeah, no? Oh, fine then. Whatever. But see you later, guys. Goodbye. Till next time.